What's going on, bro? Welcome to the video. Happy New Year. Hopefully you guys are excited for the new year as me, ready to crush the year, achieve all your goals and achieve all your dreams and build that dream life that you've always wanted, right? So I go by the name of David Esparza, aka David Gaines, helping you guys throughout your self-development journey, self-mastery, every area of your life, giving free value to help you guys get better and become the best possible versions of yourself. So what brings us to the topic of the video is going to be pretty much this number one thing that is going to help you in 2026. Maybe asking yourself, David, what is it? Well, I've been doing this probably for like 3 months or so, and I've pretty much saw like a drastic change in my mindset and in my day-to-day life. And this one thing truly helped me over, I wouldn't say necessarily overcome certain vices or addictions that I've had in the past, but it has helped me tremendously. And I'm staying on track and staying disciplined and not falling back onto bad habits that I used to have in the past, right? So without further ado, this number one thing is going to be meditation. I've always kind of like looked into meditation, but I didn't really know how to start until I took this 10-week course on sexual bondage, lust, pornography, sexual sin, and basically overcoming all of those things that a man faces, right? Pretty much in the course, they teach you how to overcome pornography, lust, sin, masturbation, all of this stuff that is a part of sexual bondage. Essentially, throughout the 10-week course, there's like certain weeks where they kind of teach you what sex and pornography does to the mind, right? So in order for you to overcome this addiction or this vice, you need to pretty much take back control of your mind. And there's certain ways that you can do this is meditation, scripture, getting a closer relationship with God. But the main thing that I pretty much focused on was meditation. And pretty much what we were told to do is to have a nightly routine, because the way the brain works, you pretty much have like 70 to 80 thoughts a day, and your mind is constantly running 24/7. And if you don't take the time to slow down and take control of it, it will manipulate you. It will take control over you. Pretty much your mind is a superpower, right? You need to have control over it, or like I said, it's going to take control over you. So pretty much during my meditation, I mainly focus on my breathing. And you can get to a point to where you want to visualize what you want in your life, and you can pretty much reprogram your subconscious mind to think that you already have the things that you want, and because your subconscious mind doesn't know what's real and what's not. So there's two parts of your brain: prefrontal cortex, which you don't develop until you fully develop until I think you're like 25 or 26, and then you have the limbic system, that's pretty much the dead center of your brain. And this is where like all your emotions come to play. This is where all the action takes place. This is where you need to take control of this, or you're not going to be able to control the bad habits, the addictions, the everything that you pretty much do in your day-to-day life that commits you to not walking with God. In order for you to do this, you need to every night take control of your mind and go into a deep meditation for 10 minutes, right? That's all it really takes. Is you need to control your breathing, focus, really just focus on your breathing. Typically what I do is 4 seconds in, and you want to breathe in with your stomach getting pushed out. You want to put all the air into your stomach and not into your chest, right? So you're gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4. You're gonna hold it 1, 2, 3, 4, and then blow out 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So you're gonna do that 10 minutes. Really focus on your breathing. This is gonna be hard at first because your mind is gonna wander and you have to bring it back. So you really have to focus on your breathing, right? And then as soon as you do this every single day for multiple weeks, you can then take control of your mind and pretty much just think about yourself winning, thinking of everything that you want in your life, right? You build that dream life that you always want. You have to imagine, believe, literally believe, and try and feel the thing that you want the most, right? Whether that's success, money, the house, the car, the girl, the body, the mind, anything, your relationship with God, everything that you want in your life all comes from here. And how do you get into there? You have to meditate, bro. You have to slow your mind down. Like I said, it's controlling, running nonstop 24/7. So if you do not take the time to take control back of your mind for, you know, just a little bit of your day, you know, you're just gonna be on that endless cycle, right? If you don't break the cycle, it's just gonna keep repeating itself, right? So this is why meditation is so important, that I feel like a lot of men need to do, because we are just constantly going and going and going. And if you don't take the time to slow down, you're gonna blink and 10 years is gonna go past. Pretty much that's what happened to me, and I don't want it to happen to you, right? So do this, meditate at the end of the day for 10 minutes. It won't even feel like 10 minutes, because you'll just be so focused, so dialed, and then you'll notice over time that, you know, your day-to-day habits, you'll change, and then you can then kind of focus on what you really want, right? You can have purpose, you can have fulfillment. If you choose to do the other things on top of the meditation, you'll be even, you know, better. So the other two is just reading scripture, learning scripture, you know, trying to memorize scripture. The devil likes to do when you don't have control of your mind. He likes to sneak in and get you to go back to those old habits. And if you have a scripture memorized in your brain, you can, you know, recite it, and then you come back to life, right? You come back to the present moment, you come back to the now, and you can finally realize that the thoughts that you're thinking, they're not really you, they're the enemy, and he's trying to attack you. Learn scripture, memorize scripture, whatever you got to do at the end of the night. And then also just writing down your thoughts, your journal. What I like to do is just talk to God. I write to God, you know, whatever I'm feeling in that day, and just try to be as present as possible, not worrying about the future, not worrying about the past, just staying in the present moment, because a lot of people like to think about the future, think about the past, and it brings fear, anxiety, depression, sadness, and that is not what we want. We want to become the man of God or the woman of God that he wants us to be, and that's to live our day-to-day lives, walk with him every single day with him, and not worry about anything, because we need to trust him, we need to have faith in him, we need to believe that he died on the cross for everything that we're going through. As long as you know that, believe that, you'll be okay, bro. First thing, just meditate, really focus on deep breathing, and then you'll get to the point to where you can visualize your dream life, what you want. And this has helped me out a lot in my journey, especially with my addictions, my vices, my bad habits, and really just taking back control of what the enemy stole from me, because he does come in to kill, steal, and destroy. That is one way that he comes in, is through the mind, right? So as long as you can control it, you can become anything that you want, bro. So hopefully you found this valuable. If you did, don't forget to subscribe, like the video, leave a comment if you do meditate. And that is it for me, folks. Thank you guys so much for watching. Love you all. Hopefully you guys are ready to kill this year. Keep chasing your goals, keep chasing your dreams every single freaking day, bro. Never give up. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.